ENT211 titled Entrepreneurship and Innovation is a course for all students taught at 200 level. Your department will be taught the course, every other department as well. So for that, there is a unified study material for the course. The same content that will be taught to economists, the same content will be taught in public administration, in accounting, in guidance and counseling, and other departments. The same topics, the same content, but different lecturers. Now, when the exam is going to be set, it's going to be multiple choice questions through computer-based test, through CBT here in our complex. Everyone will come here. So you possibly need your lecturer to have optimally teach you the course. And unfortunately, you may not have been taught the course optimally. Possibly, I think we have like 4 or 5 topics. They may possibly have been covered. Excellent. As you are seeing on the screen, we have entrepreneurship, you were taught innovation, motivation, you were taught business and business environment, you were taught the dark side and the bright side of motivation, you were taught different concepts of entrepreneurship, the features, the characteristics of an entrepreneur, among others, right? So all of these things, they are expected to have been taught. You are expected to have been taught, okay? So this material then will form the basis for your examination. It is from this material that your CBT questions will be set from. So as a result of that, I have over 200 questions that I randomly set from this study material. I have my students that I'm teaching. This is actually primarily meant for them to just practice, but it is an advantage for everyone taking the course, right? I mean, for every student taking the course. So if you're able to go through the study material, then you attempt the questions that I have here, it should get you ready for the exam. And expectedly you will do well, which is actually my utmost gain and target. Okay, I have each of the topics at the same time. I have each of the topics treated on my channel if you choose to. Topics are there, study session 1, study session 2, and all that. So you could decide to go through them for your own benefit. Okay. But what I'm talking about basically now is I want to look at the questions that were set from the materials. And I want to put you in the very frame of mind as though you are writing the exam right now. When you come for CBT examination, you'll be ushered into the CBT room, right? And in the CBT room, you will have access to a computer, a mouse, and all that. So on your screen, what you're going to see is a page where you are expected to input your login details, username and password, right? Your username and password will be the credentials that will be given to you to log in, not your portal now, not your portal login details, but a particular login details will be issued to you. You'll be notified in the examination hall, I mean the CBT hall. Usually it is the matric number and your surname in capital letter, usually. But if there is a change in this, it will be communicated to you. Now let's assume that you are in the exam hall right here for the CBT. You will see a screen like this. Then here you'll be required to input your matric number, while here you'll be required to put your password. On the screen like this, you'll be required to log in with your username and password. And as I said before, your username expectedly should be a matric number in full capital letter, and your password usually will be your surname capital letter also. You input it like this: username and password. You put your matric number in capital letter. You put your surname in capital letter. After that, you click on login. The moment you do a click on login, it's going to bring you in to a question for CPT on that day, just like this. While by the right hand side there, you will see your name, you will see your welcome, then your full name will be here. The question will be like this. You do a click on it, and it will open up a page like this for you. What I want you to notice first and foremost is how many minutes is allocated the course. This is the mistake majority make. You don't just start answering the question without looking at how many minutes was I given to answer the question. It's going to help you a whole lot, really. In case, in the contrast, you'll be able to see the number of minutes given to you to attend the question. But the problem now is that you do not know the number of questions that will be asked of you to answer within that 15 minutes. That's the reason you need to put on your mind that 15 minutes first and foremost. The 15 minutes will start counting down immediately you click start quiz or start CBT. It will start counting down. You just see 14.59, 14 colon 58, 56, 57, like they see it counting down 57, 56, 55. Then until the time is gone. And the moment the time is gone, the question goes off. It gets submitted automatically for you. Now, this is where the problem is. In a situation where you do not finish your answer, you could not finish your questions, exam before the time is gone. What the system does is it will time you out. You will not have access to the question again. But the system monitor, the person that is in charge of the system, the server person, while downloading the questions, we need to submit manually for you because it will see that, oh, you made attempt, but this person could not submit before the time was gone. So you will have to do the submission for you. And if I were you, I would not allow that to happen because what if the person fails to go and do the submission for you? You get my point now. So I always like to hold my life in my hands, right? So that's the reason I will advise you manage the time rightly. It will help you in a great deal. Okay, the moment you click start, this time will start counting down. So you have to be very ready before you click the start. Okay, let me assume that I want to start now. Now, the essence of these questions here, this sample question is for you to be able to practice on whatever you have read on ENT211. So I will advise you to take a pen and a paper, write from question number 1 to question number 35. Because here I have 35 questions set. So from that 35 questions, you have to use only 15 minutes. See the what's going to be the final mark. It's going to be 70 because it's 35 questions. I multiply it by 2. That will give you 70 marks. Okay. Now, what I would advise you to do is get a paper, write question number 1, just write 1, 2, 3, 4, just number it that way. It will make you. This is to just set you in the very momentum as though you are in the examination hall. So I will start opening the question one by one. You will be answering the questions as I move on. Then in 15 minutes, we will exhaust the entire question. Do you understand? So believing that, yeah, we were able to manage our timing. That's number one. Number two is that the moment we submit, I did this in such a way that you will see the review of all your answers if it is correct or not. So with that, you'll be able to rate yourself. Oh, I score out of these 35 questions, I score 20. I would like you to drop it in the comment section. You drop, oh, I did it also and I scored 20. I did it, I scored 25. I did it, I scored 15. I did it, I scored 28. I did it, I actually scored 33. I scored 35, 35. Implying that, oh, you are making progress. And I'm still going to make another video like this. I will do like 3 different questions like that. Okay. And I also need to let you know the fact that we have so much question bank in such a way that even if you have your friends sitting side by side with you, your questions can never be the same. Your questions never can be the same. If your question manages to be the same by virtue of maybe 0.01 percentage possibility, the answer options can never be the same. That's the way the system is structured. So the system shuffles the question, shuffles the options of the question. Do you understand? So which means that you really have yourself to deal with when you're answering the question. So that's the reason I thought of, okay, good, let's go extra. After teaching my students in the class, let me come up with this so that they can use that to practice. Okay, now let's start. I'm believing that you've gotten a pen and paper, you've written 135. If you have not done so, let's be sincere with ourselves. Do that. After you have done that, now let's start. Start on that day, you will just see start quiz. So you will see all the questions by numbering. You will see them by the right answer this way. This one has 1 to 35. Then the questions there. Read the question. After you've read the question, select the correct answer. Click next. The next one will open. Read the question. Click next. Just like that. So let's start. you can see our time is going up already. So let's start. National Directorate of Employment in Nigeria primarily supports entrepreneurship by controlling production quota, providing training and financial support. I click next. A clothing company redesigned its supply chain after discovering inefficiencies in its logistics system. This reflects adaptation to what? Demographic opportunities, political threats, internal environmental issues, weakness, and natural constraints. Let me choose this. Okay, let me go to the next one. A company analyzing the vulnerability of its product to substitutes during SWOT analysis is performing what? Okay, let's say I'm picking whatever comes my way, right? Don't expect them to be correct answers, right? Now, a founder who works long hours and continuously pursues goals for the business demonstrates which aspects of entrepreneurial drive: risk, market limitation, ambition, and and persistence. I click next. So you see my timing going down 13 minutes now from 15 minutes. A partnership dissolves when a partner is declared legally insane because management becomes impossible. Okay, let's move to the next one, which is the sixth one. In a company limited by this by shares, members' liability is, let me say, equal for all citizens. Okay, let's go to the next one. Customers and suppliers that act as links between internal and external environments are categorized as, what do we call them? Okay, let's call them intermediate. If you have read the material, you'll be able to get answers to all these questions that are coming up. I'm just selecting randomly, right? The key advantage of small, medium enterprises over large wherever is the dependence on government, technical stagnation. That can never be the answer anyway. But let's move. A startup founder invests in a business idea despite uncertain outcomes, but after carefully analyzing the risk, this behavior being risk taking propensity. Let's move to the next one. The company reduces the production cost by sourcing cheaper raw materials while maintaining price levels. What is the likely effect of gross profit? Just selected that because of our time. And continue, please. And let me also advise you that as much as possible, do not leave any question unanswered. This kind of system we are working on, there's no way you will be marked wrong or by minus if you got any question wrong. So that gives you an advantage. Make sure that you selected answers for all the questions asked. Okay. The worst that will happen is that you will not score anything, but at least you've made an attempt, and you might be fortunate that your attempt will be correct. That is because you don't have sufficient time. Okay. Like you are seeing me, sometimes I do not even go through the question. I just pick an answer, I move on, pick an answer, I move on. I can go on like that until I'm done with 35. When I'm done with 35 and I realize that I still have like 5, 10 minutes, then I'll come back to the questions. I'll start answering each of them consciously. Read the question, answer, read the question, answer, read the question, answer. Those are the logic behind answering questions, especially multiple choice questions with short time given or allocated. Okay. If I need to go back to number 13, I'll just click 13. It takes me back to question 13. Or let me continue. Restaurant sofa, whatever the sofa, let me call it straight. I'm in number 18 and I'm in 10 minutes. Which entrepreneur is extremely cautious and slow in adopting innovation? Fabian imitating innovating technopreneur. So Fabian, the next one. Wholesalers and retailers that help distribute products from producers to consumers are usually called what? What are they called? I call them intermediaries. Okay, one major challenge faced by T2C platform is product scarcity, lack of barriers, quality control, and technology maintenance, absence of sellers. I've picked what I think is the correct answer. Which of the following best describe NAFDAC's dual function, establishing food industries and regulating food drug products? Let me click this and move on. Which Nigerian regulatory body is responsible for incorporating and registering? Let's be correct there. That's CSC. The first stage of creative process, according to Holt, is idea germination, incubation, yeah, idea germination. Now, a company producing bottled water undergoes laboratory testing before approval for sale. Which agency likely conducted the test? I choose NAFDAC. Okay. Government policies that temporarily reduce or eliminate taxes to encourage business investments are called. Next one. Graduates quit a stable job to pursue a business idea because he believes he can build something successful. Through his own effort, this behavior reflects need for achievement. These are qualities of entrepreneurship. Supply of entrepreneurship is mainly influenced by opportunity and willingness. Okay, a bakery produces bread daily, advertises it to customers, pays workers, and manages its income and expenses, which sets correctly represent the organic business function illustrated. I just selected one because of my time. The Nigerian Exports Promotion Council was formerly inaugurated in, I picked one, IMILF. The next one, when entrepreneurs quickly adjust their business models due to new government regulations, they demonstrate what? Market stagnation, passive financial switch response to change. Switch response to change. Now the next one. Beroshay Arabic emphasize entrepreneurship as the discovery and exploitation of natural resources. Okay, I have just four left and I have 5 minutes 41 seconds. Which law governs the formation and operation of companies in Nigeria? Okay, comma. Business partner, non-publicly as an owner, but not actively involved is a selected silent partner. A startup founder experiment with different product designs and learn from each failure. Which mindset component is demonstrated? Next one. This is the last one. Which statement correctly explains the relationship between creativity and innovation? Creativity replaces innovation. Creativity is prerequisite for innovation. Innovation eliminates innovation always occur before creativity. Okay, I'm done. So at the moment I was done, I there's a button here to submit. What I did was to just click on the button submit. And at that point you have not submitted though. It's going to show you a page like this that your answers saved. Your answer saved. You have to come down here and submit all. Submit all. But because I still have more time, I can decide to go back to the questions and attempt the questions again. If I need to attempt question number 21, because I still have time, mind you, I will just come here. Which of the following best describe NAFDAC's dual function? Oh, this is not correct. I should change it to B, to C. Then I need to submit all. It says submit here. Click on submit. It will see the answer option. And as I said before, you come down, click on submit all. The moment you do a submission, it's going to bring a confirmation page for you. Just click on submit all again. The moment that is done, your answer options will be recorded. Now, by the right hand side here, look at the questions that I got right. Those in red, I got them wrong. Now, use this now to mark yourself since you are done with your own. Question number 1, the correct answer is B, which I selected. Question number 2, the correct answer is B, which I got wrong. Question number 3, the correct answer is A, which I got wrong. Question number 4, the correct answer is C, which I got right. Question number 5, the correct answer is B, which I got right. Number 6, the question answer is D, which I got wrong. Number 7, the question answer is D, and I was right. Number 8, question answer is D, and I got it wrong. Just like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. So when you're done, but this preview page, you don't have access to it when you are writing an exam. Your own exam will just give you privilege to answer the question, and after answering the question, it is submit. But this preview page was enabled. I enabled it so that it's just practice for you to be able to practice. During the exam, you won't have access to the preview page because the preview page has to do with the system marking and showing you answers that are wrong. And certainly during the exam, we cannot be giving you access to that. Okay, so have a view on all the answer options and use this to mark yourself if you are correct. I mean, if you are done, put your grade on the comment section. If you are a new subscriber, please like the channel. If you are an existing subscriber, please share with others that are also preparing for this exam. Okay, now number 20 and 2021, I got both. Okay, I got one correct. Number 20, the answer is C. While 21, the answer is D, which I got wrong. Number 22, I got it right. C and D rather. Number 23, I got it right. So B. 24, I got it right. A. 25, I got it wrong. A. 26, I got it right. Question number 6. Number 27, I got it correctly. The answer is C. Okay. Number 29, number 30, number 31, number 32, number 33, number 34, number 35, and lastly, number 36. So with this now, you've been able to see what your score is, right? Kindly drop your score in the comment section. Now, let me look at what I did. I got out of 85 questions, I was able to get 22. Okay, I made sure that I attempted all the questions. And I was able to get 44 over 70. So if in the CA, which is 30 marks, you're able to get 20, that's B already. Even if it is 15, you'll be able to get at least C or B. Okay, so when you are done with everything, and as I said before, don't forget you won't be able to have view of this on the exam day, but this one is being enabled for you to just practice. Okay, when you're done, you'll be able to sign or log out. Just come to the right hand side there. You will see an arrow that points down. Click on the arrow and click on log out. Log out. So now we are back to the platform. Then another student can come in so that the person also will be able to do his or her exam. Now, here's the point. When you are done, submit or drop as comment your score. Now, I'm going to have another video like this that will have different sets of questions. And I'm counting on the fact that we're all mature. You'll be able to take a pen and paper and prepare ahead of the exam. Why? Because during the exam date, there wouldn't be time. Nobody is going to be ready to even teach you or train you on anything. But this gives you a privilege to know, okay, this is the way it's going to look at when I get to the examination hall. Okay. And as I said before, I've done video lecture on topic 1, topic 2. I'm doing topic 3 currently. Then everything will be online. So kindly stream it, view it, download it, subscribe, share, put comment. Let me know you found the video valuable. Okay. Thank you very much.